Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. Subscribe, like, comment. Anyway, I wanted to go over about keeping a positive mindset out here. So you're gonna have the days where it sets you back. You're gonna have your blown tires. You're gonna have your breakdowns. You're gonna have something's wrong with the bulbs or the lights outside. You're gonna have problems with the load numbers. I think twice they've given me the wrong pickup numbers and stuff like that. It's gonna set you back. You might do a 34-hour reset recently, but then you got to go to the terminal and do an inspection on the truck, inspection on the trailer. You might even do that at a truck stop. For instance, like they want me to do a wheel brake inspection, but I haven't done it yet. I was just at the terminal, but I haven't done it yet, and I know it's needed to be done. I kept my fleet manager in the loop about it. The best I can do, you know. I guess it's when it's convenient for them, they'll route me over there, or if safety brings it up to them, they'll route me over there or something. I don't know. I don't know how that works. I'm just here. So anyway, it's not all bad out here. You do get breakdown pay. You do get layover pay if you're under a load, and you do get the other one where you're at the shipper and layover breakdown. I had it earlier and I can't think of the word. Detention pay. So you do get detention pay. So it's not all bad, but again, you're gonna have setbacks. Traffic's gonna be bad out here sometimes. You're gonna have crashes up the road. You're gonna have weather up the road. You know, it's all just gonna set you back, but you have to keep that positivity. Like, you know what you're getting yourself into. It's not gonna make it any better if you throw a hissy fit. Just keep that in mind. You know, take it. You know, you're getting paid percentage by the mile. I've been in traffic jams for at least, I think I've only been in 2 traffic jams over 30 minutes. And that was because of a wreck. But it's not all the time. It's not every day. It comes. And it's getting closer to the holidays, so be safe on the road. Everybody wants to get home. Everybody wants to travel, you know. So just be mindful of what's coming out, you know, out on the routes you run, or the freight you move, or anything in general, you know. After that, so lately I came from New Jersey to Dallas. I dropped and hooked at the terminal. I went from Dallas to Fort Worth, dropped and hooked over there. Went to Longview, dropped and hooked over there. Went from Longview to Fort Worth, and then Fort Worth to Longview, Texas. Somewhere around the line, I went to Nacogdoches and picked up a load. But so far, that's what I've been doing this entire time I've done this weekend. Tomorrow, I'm under a load right now, but tomorrow this load drops off in Longview again, and we'll go from there. Hopefully, I get a load back to Waller, Texas, where the DC is. No. I don't care as long as I'm continuing to run. Tonight's meal was a Hungry Man. So that's another thing. If you don't like cooking all the time, you could always buy like chicken nuggets, Hot Pockets, Hungry Man's, pre-cooked meals. Saves a lot. I know, like, you get tired out here on the road, driving 11 to 10 hours a day. Who wants to like stay out cooking? Like, you just got done, you know. But other than that, it's just straight road. And last night I got a phone call about like what is it exactly it's like to be out here, because a buddy of mine had a brother that wants to get into trucking, and I told him like, well, you're alone 24 hours a day. You're away from family long periods of time. You cook, eat inside the truck. You sleep inside the truck. You shower at truck stops. It just comes with the job, you know? A tip: don't care about what you wear out here. Like, you could wear a $10 shirt, nobody's gonna care. You're not at home impressing anybody. You're not at going to the mall. You're not out at the club. You know, you're at work. Nobody cares. You might as well just get comfortable and go that way. Your shoes don't even matter out here. You're gonna step in a bunch of mud. You're gonna get wet. It just comes with the job. So be mindful about what you're getting into. And again, out here, it's I'm up to 62 cents per mile. I'm making $37.20 an hour just doing that, because you can do 60 miles in an hour. But it's not always like that. Like I said, you're gonna have setbacks, so it's more about 35 an hour. And again, one thing I've learned about being home is that you're gonna get your basic like 50K job, and then out here it's like 55 and up. Your first year sucks, but after that first year you get experience. It can go up significantly. Just give it time, be patient, get a good reason why you're out here, you know. It helps if you have a reason. So, and I've just been doing this for about 5 months. I'm getting back into it. It's not bad. Werner's actually been pretty decent and better this time. My fleet manager is pretty cool. And that's another thing. So don't get so mad at your fleet managers out here. You know, it doesn't help with the job. They keep you running. That's their job, you know. So you might have those loads where you got to pay a lumper to unload you, and it sucks. But I mean, it's not your money. They pull it from the company, and they, you know, reimburse you or whatever as it goes. It just happens. It comes with the job. Weigh stations pull you in. I don't know if you know from my last video, but I got pulled in a weigh station. But did you see? All I did was just pull onto the scale and go. Like, don't be afraid to pull in a weigh station. Pull in there. If you don't think you got a green light, or you can't see a green light, just pull in there. Rather safe than sorry, you know? When I was at Variant, because I did do Variant for like a month, I didn't really give them a good chance, because I wanted to come back to Werner so bad. I ended up back over here. But when I was with Variant, they said that a guy blew past a weigh station, and they showed me the ticket. It was about $15,000 because, one, he was overweight, he didn't have his proper logs, he didn't have his inspection on the truck or registration, he didn't get all the proper paperwork in order in his binder. So you know, be mindful of these things out here on the road. Make sure your logbook and your papers and the truck registration and insurance are all in order. So I mean, that's my tip. That's a big tip right there. And log it as you go. So drop and hook as you go. If you're off duty inside the truck stop, that's one thing. If you're in the sleeper, you're in the sleeper. Just log it as you go. It'll save you some trouble. And then if you manage your fuel right, so each tank of mine holds 60 gallons, and I can get 7.5 miles per hour a gallon. It's really not bad. I can easily get up to 1,000 miles. 250 of that is a quarter of tank, or a quarter of fuel. So knowing that, you know, like, you can pinpoint about where you're gonna stop as well. It helps. You don't get stranded out here. Somebody has to come pull you out because you didn't plan for your fuel stops. I'm terrible at it because, like, I know my fuel, like, yeah, I pass get fuel stops all the time. Loves, Pilot, TA, Petro. Well, no, I don't think they use Petro anymore. I haven't seen any on the app, but it's gonna happen. You might be held up because you got to get a truck wash as well. So it just adds up. That's all I'm saying. It just adds up. Be mindful out here about where you're going. Double check your route. You don't want to go down a town where it leads you to the center of downtown. You don't want to do that. I fucked up one year. I will say that. And then, like, never mind. I don't want to go in. Well, you know what? Fuck it. It's out there. So, I was in Springfield, Missouri. My GPS led me down this one road that led to downtown. And my GPS picked it up as a roundabout, but it was no roundabout. It was a bunch of pylons, like, around the block. And I went through it and fucked up everything. And it is what it is. So that's my experience. Did I get fired? No. I ended up just doing a bunch of safety shit for it. And terrible, I know, right? But that was my first year, okay? Rookie mistake. Fucking, I don't know. It's a mess, but I'm in good spirits, you know? I'm trying to be, at least. That happened in 2018. Here it is, 2023. You know? Just the other day, just a few weeks ago, I had a backing accident. Shit happens out here, man. Companies aren't gonna fire you. They'll give you more training. Just go with the flow, man. Just, you know, get out and look. Get out and look. So far, I've done close to, I want to say 1,900 this entire week. And I still got tomorrow and Tuesday, like I said. As long as I'm rolling, it's great out here. They do have mileage bonus as well, but I think you have to reach a certain mileage to get that. And, like, I went over this with my buddy. So how is it, like, your gross is lower than your net? Like, I can't make that happen at a regular job. However, out here, my net for once has actually been higher than my gross. Fucking awesome to find that out. So you can break that barrier. Just find out how. And what happened was the per diem, the cents per diem, which makes a big difference. So they add that on top of the cents per mile. So they could be 50 miles a trip, 30 miles. I don't know. It adds up. That's what they got. So on paper, it looks like you make more, but on taxes, you're gonna feel it. So that's where it kind of gets confusing. Like, oh, or I've never been really good at taxes. I'll be honest, you know. And another thing, I was at Walmart, real quick. I was at Walmart. The lady in front of me had the right of way to go, and she had all her bags and all that, right? But I got stopped because the Cokes don't fit in the bag. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'll double bag the entire box just to like go past the Walmart door receiver, show them I bagged my shit. I don't know. It's stupid that they have that person right there when they clearly see a bunch of bags. You would have think they know you're done your shit right. I'm not one to steal from Walmart. I think it's ghetto. Granted, I have missed a scan, but I've never like stolen like I wanted to steal. It's just I missed a fucking pins that were under some shit. And I didn't see them. So it's not like I wanted to steal. It just happened. And granted, nobody means to do anything out here. Shit happens. Roll with it, you know? Best I can tell you. And, yeah, that's pretty much it. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get some sleep in, because I gotta wake up and deliver this load at 8 o'clock in the morning, about an hour away. So I hope you subscribe, hit the like button. Thanks for listening. Bye.